To travel, you need a form of identification and a ticket. That is why today I'll be talking about how to get an international passport in Nigeria. Welcome to Travel and Explore with Follow. This is a channel where I share information about visa processing, travel essential. I share information about travel news, tourist centers around the world, and cheap tickets. So I bet you want to come along with me on this channel. Please subscribe to this channel, give a thumbs up, like and share to other people who need this information. So I will see you guys in the comment section. What is a passport? A passport is a travel document issued by the government of a particular country to a citizen to verify their identity and their nationality for the purpose of international travel. International passports are that small booklet that contains the name of the holder, the date of birth, the place of birth, the issue date, the expiry date, the passport number, the photo, and the signature. And we have different kind of passport. The different kind of passports we have are the ordinary passports, the collective passports, the e-passport, the official passport, and the emergency passport. So when we are talking about the ordinary passport is the general passport that is being given to everybody, all the citizens, everybody as a citizen. The collective passport is a type of passport that is given to tourist people, a tourist group that are going on an international travel, or a group of students that are going on international travel. So that is the kind of passport they give to them. That is a collective passport. The e-passport is an electronic passport that has a chip inside and a security, to protect the passport. An official passport is a kind of passport that is issued to the government officials that are going on international travel for official purposes. Emergency passport is the kind of passport that is given to someone in case of theft or damage, stolen or missing passports. So they give them emergency. So now we are going to discuss about the document that you need to have before applying for international passports. To apply for an international passport in Nigeria, there are documents that are required for 18 years and above and 18 years and below. So I'm going to be discussing right now the documents that are needed for the age of 18 and above. So citizens by birth are required to provide a means of identification or national ID or a letter of identification. That is for the people that are citizens by birth. So the next one is citizen by naturalization or registration. You must provide a certificate of naturalization or certificate of registration. So the next thing is a complete application form that is designed for passports application. Also, you will need a 2 passport photograph signed by guarantor, a 2 standard photograph, a copy of guarantor e-passport issued in Nigeria. That's the next thing you'll be needing if you want to get an international passport in Nigeria. Another thing you'll be needing is a guarantor form filled and signed by an oath of commission. Married applicants are expected to, bring their marriage certificate in case they are applying for international passport. Another thing you'll be needing is age declaration or your birth certificate. And the last thing on the list is proof of payment that you have paid for the passport you want to apply for. So now we'll now move to the minors. We'll now move to the 18 years, the document needed for the 18 years and below. For children below 18 years, what is needed of them is a passport photograph, a standard sized passport photograph that is signed by one of the parents or both parents. Another thing needed is a complete application form that is filled with all the needed required information. Another document you'll be needing is an evidence that the parent of the child is a Nigerian citizen. Then we'll move on to the next one, which is birth certificate and a letter of consent from is either one parent or the two parents. And the last one is acknowledgement of payment, just like the one for the 18 years and above, an acknowledgement of payment, proof of payment. So, and in cases where the parents are not available, a court order document must be presented in case the parents are not available. So that is it for children below 18 years. That is the document needed for children below 18 years. Right now, we'll now move to, so the last stage now is how to apply for international passport. To apply for an international passport in Nigeria is either you go to the immigration service portal or you walk into their office. So if you are applying online, these are the required things these are the things you'll be required to do. This is how the site looks like, and how you're going to fill it. I'm going to be telling you how you're going to. Number one thing you want to do is to visit the immigration service portal online. You select the processing country where you are processing the application from. So you select the processing country, then you complete there is an application form online. You complete the application form. Then the next thing you're going to do, you upload the scanned copies of the required documents. Then the next thing you want to do is to select the payment method. You can pay in with your MasterCard or you pay in with your Visa card. I think Visa card is accepted, so you can pay in with your MasterCard or you pay with your Visa card. So once the online payment is completed, you click submit and you will be issued an application ID. The moment you submit it, you'll be issued an application ID and a reference number. So you print the guarantor form out and you get certified by the Oath Commission. So the next thing you want to do is to submit the application form with the required documents in person to the immigration office. That's how to apply for international passport in Nigeria. But for me, I think the best way you can do is, since you are going to fill it online and at the end of the day you're still going to the passport office, why don't you just go directly to the passport office? That is my opinion. Why don't you just go to the passport office, and do what you have to do there, then you do the needful and get out? Because after doing all sorts of things online, you will still have to go to the passport office to go and do your verification and all that. Right now I'm going to be talking about my own experience, because when I wanted to apply for international passport with my daughter, we have to go there. The only thing we went there with is the document required and our passport and everything, and we had to do the national ID somewhere else. And right now it is compulsory. Initially, the national ID card is not required, but now it is compulsory that you have your national ID card. And how do you get your national ID card? To get your national ID card, you go to NIMS, but you have to go to NIMS office to go and get your national ID card. So with the national ID card, that is what you're going to take with the required document and your passport to the passport office, because they have a lot of cafes there that you can do your thing online and you make the payment. Talking from the research I made and talking from experience, so I'm not an immigration consultant, I'm not an immigration person, I'm not an agent, so that's the disclaimer here. So if there's anything you need or any information that you want to get, go to the immigration service portal, go online and do your research, because all I've been talking about is concerning the research, is what I research and my experience. But if I'm going to share my experience here, I don't want to be nailed, so I'm just going to stop it here. All I wanted to do is to bring you information on how to get your international passport, and which I have done. So if maybe you want to share your own experience with me, but since when I'm no Nigerian, I'm talking about we Nigerian now. Have you ever fill your international passport online? If you have ever filled your international passport online, kindly leave it in the comment section. I want to hear from you how the experience is like. filling the form online and making the payment and walking to the immigration office to get your passport. Kindly share your experience with me in the comment section, because actually I myself personally walked to the immigration office to get it. So at the end of this, I'm going to put the bill, the payment plan from the immigration portal. I'm going to put it at the end of this video so that you guys can see and weigh your option. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how to get your international passport as a married person, change of status, like a change of status. So that is what I'll be discussing about, how to change your status as a married person when getting your international passports. So this is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are able to get an information. I hope I was able to pass an information to you. I hope you are able to grab something. So the next time I come your way, it's your girl Travel and Explore with Fulu. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more info and give a thumbs up, like, and share this video to other people that might need it. And please, let's try and grow this community. So thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next week Sunday. Till then, it's your girl signing out. Bye bye.